This is the MGTOW Infinium here with another Infinium Out and About. This Infinium Out and About is entitled, Don't Be Deceived. Now, my brothers, you're looking at a fairly new FTM 300 radio, which I just installed in this vehicle. And this radio replaced a FTM 100 radio, which was formerly in here. And the reason why I did that was because basically the FTM 100, it could do APRS, but it could not do it at the same time as you were using the radio to transmit or talk to other people or monitor this and that, whatever. And APRS is basically a tactical reporting system which you can do various types of things like tracking, or like if SHTF happens, you can actually send text messages through that system. You can actually communicate with other ham radio operators through that system. So it is a very nice backup system if, for instance, SHTF happens and the cell phones go down and this and that, whatever. But getting back to the topic of this video, don't be deceived. This morning I was looking at the channel Please Act Right, which is run by a brother named Raul. And on this channel this morning, he had a pixie on there who was apologizing for all the bad acting that womenists have had, in particular black womenists have had lately. And she was saying that, yes, women were wrong in the way they treated men. Women were mistaken in how they were acting, all that type of BS. But it was a particular statement that she made which kind of got me hot under the collar. And that statement was basically, yes, you men were right, but now it's time for you to be humble again. And my brothers, that statement got me infuriated because it was just basically saying the same old BS that womenists have been saying, because now they're in trouble, that yes, you men are right, but you still have to be slaves. And so, my brothers, this is just a short PSA to remind you to not listen to that BS that's coming from the feminist plantation state that, yes, you men are right, but you still have to be slaves. And my brothers, it's coming in various forms. It's coming in the form of women sobbing and crying and saying, I need a man to help me. It's coming in the form of, like this pixie did, we apologize as women, but you still have to be slaves. It's coming in the form of, like, for instance, I was watching some content a few weeks back after Roe versus Wade got overturned, where a white woman was standing up and screaming and yelling that white men have to come back and stand up for us and support us in this battle that we have. We're the white men. We're the white men that need to be here and support us. That's going on, my brothers. But my brothers, again, look at what is being said versus what is being done. You have a lot of BS coming from the mouths of womenists right now, again, begging for help. But when it comes to changing the laws, changing the fact that if a man smiles at a woman, he can be thrown into jail on charges of rape, where paternity issues happen, where a woman can put a man's name on a paternity document without any proof of his paternity. You have all these things happening. And you even have what I heard the other day that these womenists are trying to attempt, and that is if a man gets a woman pregnant, the woman can turn around and sue him. So again, you have all these things going on. You have all these womenists making these statements, crying, sobbing, pleading, begging we men to come back. All these things are happening, but yet the feminist plantation state is still what it is. There have been no changes in terms of stopping the oppression of men through the feminist plantation state. And so, my brothers, every time you see these pixies get on the TV, get on YouTube, get on blogs or whatever, my brothers, don't be deceived by what they're saying. Don't be deceived by their tears. Don't be deceived by their pleading, by all their statements, their apologies, because, again, nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. And remember the reactions that they have had, the actions that they have taken. Like, for instance, when Kevin Samuels passed away, all the vitriol reactions that happened. Or when Amber Heard lost, the vitriol against Johnny Depp for just saying thank you to his followers, to his supporters. All these things that have happened. All the vitriol coming from people like Tomi Lahren, who said that we are trash. All the vitriol in the overall statement that womenists made about us, which says that they need we men like fish need a bicycle. My brothers, again, all these womenists want us to do is to be slaves. And that is not what we are fighting for. That is not what we are trying to stand up for. That is not what we are supposed to be. We are supposed to be free men who are walking on a pathway to freedom. And so that's why it is important, my brothers, that in this time when you see womenists pleading and begging us for help to hold the line, or when you're shopping in the grocery store and that womanist comes up to you and taps you on the shoulder and tries to invade your life, or when you're pumping gas and that womanist is peeping at you and giving you that look that, please, can you pay for this tank of gas for me? It is important, my brothers, that you hold the line no matter what. Because again, it's about everything that is being said versus nothing being done. This is the MGTOW Infinium, and this has been an Infinium Out and About. My MGTOW brothers, as always, stay safe, stay strong, stay on the MGTOW path, and remember, MGTOW is the liberation of men's minds. MGTOW cannot and will not be stopped.